Hello, I'm Candace Smith and welcome to 12 About Town today. Happy Friday. As you can see, we've got the beautiful, the wonderful Johnathan Miller back here in the studio. We are getting you ready for some great dinner, summer ideas. But Johnathan, you always make it so effortless, right? But somehow luxurious at the same time.
And using things you might already have around the house.
Talk
That
to
is
me.
always my
Love
favorite
it.
thing. So as you know, I just came back from a Hamptons trip, which was bougie. Everything was fancy. And so I kept thinking, I was like, how can we do this al fresco dining just on a simple basis? Because, you know, here in Richmond, we only get certain days that we can really eat outside.
Ooh,
but
yes.
when it happens, we want it.
And we'll take advantage of it.
Exactly.
And you are going to show us how to do it no matter the size, no matter the space.
Exactly.
I love this.
And that's what I always start with the small spaces, because most people think al fresco, they think open air, they think big, you've got to go extravagant, but you really don't.
Okay.
It's literally just putting your table together in a quick way.
Okay.
So, and you can use things like these are my outdoor picnic plates. But I wanted to be able to, you want to always, you're eating outside, so you want to add coloring, you want to add green.
Yes.
You can go pull things off of the trees outside, or you can do what I did and just rip things out of the vase in your house and use it as your tablescape. I had this great yellow tablecloth. I put that together. I pulled this from my patio.
What?
And then I had a simple picture. And then if you remember when we did candles, my Jill Zarin double vessel candles, that's what I'm adding as part of our light.
Those beautiful
But
long burn smelling great candles.
I used one at home. It's empty now. So now I am
Johnathan.
upcycling my vessel into one of my
Yes.
vases.
That's a great idea.
And I even left the sticker on the bottom so people know it really was my candle.
It really was a
I
candle.
really did use it.
I love this idea. You just have all of these great ideas, but I think one tip that you had, we try to make it perfect.
That's the thing, is how many times do we go spend money on something we don't need? We already have it there. And it's literally just sitting down and thinking, you know, what do I have that I can use already? What is already in this closet? What is tucked away? What is something I bought for a one-time trip to the beach that I haven't used since?
There you go.
And so I was like, you know, what do I have in my, pantry, in my closet? And I had napkins already. I had
Wow,
colorful
these are really
napkins that had
cute.
been, and we just did a unique fold that we found on YouTube.
What?
There are tons of
Can
people
y'all see this right here?
there are tons of
Yes.
people who just like folding napkins. And so you can
That's
jump
funny.
on YouTube, grab a little video, and you're good to go.
Yes. So let's talk about like can't even talk. The layering, the textures, everything that you're working with here.
So again, these are actual little glass plates I had.
Yeah.
That I layered with my outdoor. I used my outdoor plate as my charger to add a little bit of extra color. But anytime you're serving something outside, I am a big fan of having plenty of plates, because you don't want to have to, you don't want your plate to get messy. Most of the time you want to do family style dining. So you're also going to have a server over here to go with that. But then if somebody, if I'm in a restaurant, I want to put my fork, my knife, my butter knife on a plate.
Sure.
Then you have that.
Yep.
But let's say that you don't. You can still pull this over, layer it on, have a salad.
That's
Pull
cute
this off
too.
over here. Then that,
Yes.
then you've got this plate already here. This is for dessert. Al fresco, the biggest thing you want to do, you don't want to go back in the house to get anything.
No.
So the longer you can stay outside, that's the
better.
whole purpose of it, is to be outside the entire time.
Okay, so while we're out there, let's say we're out into the nighttime, Johnathan. What about lighting, right? What do you got for us?
Nobody wants to eat in the dark.
No.
So that's where we have these beautiful little solar lamps. So that's going to already be charged up if you've been out there. Maybe you've had breakfast out
This
there.
has got some weight to it. Yeah.
So it's not going to blow away.
There you go. There's
But
the
then
solar.
tiki torches. You can also put in tiki torches outside.
Okay.
So that's going to give you a nice little, maybe a little Viking ambiance out there. But also your string lights.
Yeah.
Those are the best things to have outside, because it's going to always give you that ambiance, and you're going to feel like you're in a fancy restaurant at the same time. And you can do this on any size. You can do this on a tiny little front porch.
Okay.
It's literally just about creating the experience and the environment, and you can do it so cheaply on a budget.
I love it. Giving us that vibe. Okay, so now we've got the plates, we've got the setting. What about the food? What is our go-to menu?
So go-to menu, light and airy. Think
Okay.
light and airy. So think salads, think something like, a ciabatta bread with, just a little bit of tomato on. Something light, cheeses.
Okay.
Something that's easy to bring outside, something that's not going to necessarily, you don't want to always have balsamic. Balsamic's sweet. It's going to pull some bugs to you. So a lot of balsamic drizzle is going to get you in trouble there. But you can still do so many of those items, fruit salads, anything that's going to last while you're sitting out there and not going to get too hot.
Yep, makes sense, makes sense. So look, we're running out of time. Another great tip Johnathan has, have a signature cocktail, right?
Signature cocktail, and if you really want to wow your guests before anything's brought out, do a little menu. Print up a little menu and have it laying on the plate.
That definitely will elevate it for sure. So look, I know we threw a lot at you. Don't worry, he has all of this, including like a checklist. You just always have us
Checklist,
covered.
a sample menu on the blog. Follow that QR code, go to the Johnathan blog, and yours are all set to go.
And there you go. You can have this right there in your space, no matter the size. You can do this too. We'll be right back with more Talk About Town today.